The morning question. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Because I gotta tell you. Let's see, what color do we like? Kind of goes with wall though. No, oh no. A little bit more purple. A little bit more purple. There we go. I think that'll work for now. Can you hear me? Please tell me you can hear me. Because I can't do any more technology today. Good morning, entity of light. Good morning. Can you guys hear me? Oh, thank goodness. I have the microphone working and it is dangling on the side of my desk. Sam came in last night with a bunch of stuff from Oklahoma and nothing wants to go back right. So I'm like, well, at least if I can get the microphone on and have the speakers on by this evening for tonight's spirit art class, then I know I can at least do. Good morning. How is everybody this morning? I hope you're feeling fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous. Something really, really exciting happened. I mean, it's like super exciting. Where did that come from? I don't think that's supposed to be a thing. I don't know where that's come from. My room looks like it's exploded. I swear. I'm sorry. I got pencils. I got pencils. Having a good day. And they were on sale. So anyway, good morning, Heidi. Good morning, Amber, Nancy, Laura. Good morning, Dennis. So anybody that's been watching Snow has been having a small pencil dilemma. We just moved to Santa Fe, New Mexico, and I needed to make a list of things I need to get today because of stuff, right? Good morning. Good morning. I don't even know where my phone is. Somewhere charging, hopefully. I need a baggie for that. So today, what are we going to talk about? We are going to talk about, I hope everybody had a nice summer solstice, right? You guys, the summer solstice was yesterday. Beautiful. Longest day of the year, right? Yeah. No. Is it the longest day? Yeah, it's the longest day of the year. I have to go to the store. Sam brought more crystals. I'm trying to get all the crystals in that I can before the 25th. Oh shit, the sale started today. So there, if you purchased in the last sale, you received a 25% off coupon in your thank you note. Just putting that out there for you guys that bought in the sale. There'll be a separate sale going on next month as well. We're going to start highlighting a crystal of the month and talking about different crystals each month that will be showcased in the shop. Longest day there, I thought it was. I was just like, wait a minute. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So with that, let us talk about spirit art class tonight. Spirit class tonight is super simple. Super simple. I had somebody thought you needed business card size cardstock. No. You need a regular size paper cardstock or a little bigger. It depends on how big you want your spirit art to be, right? So it can be 8 by 11. It can be whatever. If you can't find glossy cardstock, which isn't that, good morning, Angel, which isn't the easiest thing to do. How's your dog doing? Sometimes it's hard to find a pack because you can get them in packs, and I like to get them in packs. But you kind of have to get online, I think, to get that nowadays. But if you can't find it, matte cardstock will be okay. It just doesn't give the pop to the color like the glossy does. So you can use the matte cardstock if that's all you have. And I'm actually, good morning, Isis. Good morning. I'm actually going out to look at some different cardstock this morning so I can have some different examples of what I'm talking about. But if you really, really, really want to use the glossy and you can't find it in cardstock, go to the poster section and buy some like a pack, a 3-pack of poster, not the foam board, just the poster board. And you can get them in smaller sizes in that area. And then you can just cut them to whatever size you want them to be. And also don't forget you need puff paint, fabric puff paint. They come in little bottles like this. They're, and they come in a bunch of different colors. They have metallics and everything. Pick whatever colors you want. They usually come in a pack, by the way. So this makes it kind of fun. It gives you an idea of which you don't have to just go buy certain colors in the store. You can go buy the pack and have all of it ready right there in front of you for when you want to just go, that color and that color and that color. So happy birthday to Nancy. It's Nancy's birthday. It is Nancy's birthday. Happy birthday, Nancy Bulliard. Happy birthday. So that's all you really need for class tonight. That and an open mind and a little bit of thoughtfulness and meditation. And we are going to do spirit art. And it's going to be so much stinking fun. Not until next Monday. Well, it's a Monday. Working fast today to make a class on time tonight. Awesome. So I spy with my little eye. It's not exactly romper room, right? It's a pop thing. We have a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes here lately, you guys. Sam just came back. I know you guys are probably tired of me talking about this. I miss it when Sam goes away. So we have a habit, okay? We have a habit. Obviously, we're eaters, right? We're carnivores. And we're working on it, healthier every day in every way. Coincidentally, Sam forgot to bring the 2 scales that I asked him to bring. Bring the scales back. I need the scale. I need a scale. And he's like, oh, I forgot those. Really? So we don't plan on going back for another month. I'm buying a new scale. Anyways, so he came back, and we have this thing. We have this thing. I don't understand it. Everywhere we go, we collect a restaurant. I kid you not. There was I can't remember the name of the one in Grants. There was a special restaurant that we knew the owners in Hawaii, Just Tacos. And then there was, we just do this in Farmville. If you listen to Tammy Deskins Nelson on here, her mom, I think that's where Sam started this. He's just a super friendly. He'll talk to a post. He'll talk to a wall. And the owners come out to talk, right? So we go, he worked all weekend really hard packing. He goes, I didn't realize how hard this was. We pack all the time. Like you guys see often we move, and I'm usually the one that does the packing and all of it. And then he comes, picks everything up, and we go, and he's like, this sucks. I'm like, right? So he worked really hard over the weekend, and I said, okay, I'll tell you what. Wherever you want to go to dinner, because I only have 1 chicken breast. I said, let's go to dinner wherever you want. So of course he wanted to go to the seafood place. Well, I forgot I had written a review for the seafood place when we left it last time. We walk in the restaurant, and the owner, she is so adorable. Her name is Say. And we sit down, and she comes over, she gives me a hug. She's like, oh my gosh, thank you for the good review. She kept coming over and talking to us the whole time. And I'm like, you have collected another restaurant. Fry. This is one we can't come to all the time. First of all, we're older. Cholesterol's an issue. Okay. The seafood's amazing. So we're collecting a restaurant in Santa Fe. That's what we do. That's a pricey one to collect though. So how personable, but it is about, Sam does have this energy that people want to talk to him. Of course, it's being an empath as well. So who else on here? I had no idea where this story was going when I started it. Who else on here is an empath? Who else on here will have strangers come talk to them off the street? They'll just be like walking. You can be standing at the bus stop and they're like, yep, having a good day. Amazing things are happening. Or I'm just really depressed. Or I've had a couple instances online where people message me and are at the very, very, very end of their rope. And that's traumatizing, right? For them, of course. But then I'm sitting here all night worrying, is this person going to do what they're talking about doing? I've encouraged them to call the correct authorities or encourage them to call a support line, because I'm not qualified, right? I'm not qualified. You just think I got a fuzzy energy and you want to talk to me, but that's really wonderful. And I appreciate that. And I love that. I love that somebody would reach out rather than, do the wrong thing, make the wrong decision, impossible wrong decision. But, as empaths, we run into things like this, right? I notice people aren't doing that much here, so I try to say hi and engage with them. Well, here's the thing now, right? It's less now than it was before. And I don't know if it's people are afraid to get too close to people. They don't, I don't understand. But once the mask mandate came off, I noticed people just are a little bit more communicable now. They want to be close together. People are humans, all living organisms. We want to gather, unless we're like lions or something, and then we just want to eat things that gather. But but most of us want, right? We have a dog missing, and the other is at the vet not doing well. Vedra, you have all of our hopes and energy, and it's been a rough dog week. We have another person, Jennifer, has issues with her dogs this week. We're her dog, and I'm very blessed that our dogs made it back home from their walkabout. So all of our energy your way, our furry friends, our family. So what is it the strangest thing a stranger has said to you guys? Somebody walks up to you. What is the strangest thing they've said to you? Like out of the blue, like, I need better lighting in here. That's just a thing. I bet they didn't say that, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah, this morning. Good morning, Kelly Hansen. This morning has been, this week has been rough on pets. Rough on pets. Dogs have gone up missing. We're blessed that ours came home, that some really wonderful people found them, and I've lectured them ever since. Not the people, the dogs. They're not listening. And we have some people. Tara, good morning. We have some people that have dogs in the vets now, and then just a lot of incidences. My sister had an incident. Someone said dropped your pocket. Did you get a dropped your pocket? I love that. I love that somebody walked up to joke with you. I love it. They walk up to you with questions like you're their best friend. I've noticed this here. I've noticed it. The lady we bought the couch from, right? Instead of just, hey, come look at the couch. They're like, hey, come in and sit down for a while. Enjoy the couch for a while. See if you like it. And we sat there for an hour and a half and talked to these people. I've already had coffee and breakfast with her. And then the people that found the dog, they're like, hey, let's go to lunch. Like, okay. The landlord invited me out. That scared me a little bit. I'm not going to lie. That scared me a little bit. And I didn't have any clothes. Like, this is what I have here, guys. She's like, let's go to the plaza. I'm like, okay. I we're enough shopping. Been a really beautiful dress. But very friendly here. You have two levels. You have entitled and then you have very friendly. I don't know. They'll tell you the life stories. A woman walked away from a group she was in and told me that God wanted her to let me know I was a good person and a hard worker. Then she gave me $5 and left. That's awesome. She gave you $5. It was like, it's really awesome. And then the $5 is weird, isn't it? Maybe she just had extra money and just needed to feel like that. Yeah. Right. You found an injured bunny and took it to the wildlife refuge. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. That people just start talking to you. Yeah. It is an empath. It is the vibration that you put out that attracts the same thing back. Right. Good morning. Age of Darkness. Good morning. Yeah, that is strange. It's strange. She gave you $5. No. We have some really great things going on behind the scenes. I think next month we are going to schedule a guest reader evening for anybody that's taken the intuitive development class. How's that sound? And Saturday, you swear you saw a fairy. Isn't that awesome, Tara? Isn't it awesome? That's so cool. Air energy abounds, right? It's afternoon in Scotland. that is like a destination of choice for us. We're going to end up we want to do a European tour in about 3 years. We want to take a month. And I know that sounds like, to me, here's what it sounds like to me, you guys, but Scotland is on the list. Scotland, Ireland, France, Italy. I think we're going to head up over to Croatia. We have all these really cool, maybe, I don't know where we're going to go. It's never happened to you? It's amazing, right? You know, Fair and your orange tree. That's incredible. That's I shared the story about the older gentleman. It was, yes, having this heart surgery. Absolutely, Katrina made him not feel scared. Absolutely. So we have a lot of things going on in the background right now. Two things actually that I'm really, really excited about, but I can't blab about yet. Hoping to be able to blab about them the next month. What one of us is going to do? Yeah, we're going to do a readers evening like we had been doing for a while. We're going to do a readers evening next month. So I'll have it on the schedule. I'm pushing my husband to find next month's crystal. He did bring home the Shiva. The Shiva is here for the giveaway for the beginning of next month, right? So if you are a member, by the end of this month, you are eligible to happy Monday, Sue. If you are a member, and you guys know you can join for as little as $11.11. The giveaway is just the bonus, right? It's the bonus. It is the classes and stuff. Tonight's class is on spirit art. We're going to all do our own spirit art. Or if you don't have the supplies, you can watch and do it later, and you'll totally understand how it works. But we are going to do a pop-up next month of a spirit reading evening. It will be in the middle of the week because weekends are rough, right? Weekends, everyone wants to go out and do stuff. It's beautiful. You're a paranormal investigator and researcher. I have a few destinations to go to next year: Japan, haunted forest, and other places. Wow, you're a brave one going to that Japanese haunted forest. I got to tell you that. Just the video of that haunted forest makes my intuitive nerves bunch up and pucker. They just go, ooh. And on another level, it also feels very peaceful. So you have these multiple energies in that area. Of course, you know, it is where a lot of Japanese people go to end their existence on this planet, only on this planet, right? And I commend you. I would love to see video of it. I would love to see video of it. It would be really incredible. But just the feeling of the video, who on here has seen the video of the haunted forest in Japan? I know Ghost Hunters did it, and there. So it's been on television, but it has this tingle to it. Oh, yeah, that forest is real. It's the bottom of the Mount Fuji. That's the one you're talking about, right? Age of Darkness? You're talking about the one bottom of Mount Fuji? Is it Fuji? I think it's Fuji. It'll be a Tuesday. Yeah, we have. Yes, you're right. We have Tuesday. Yes. I have a class tomorrow night. I have shamanic tomorrow night. Write it down. Write it down. I have a pencil. I can write it down. I have shamanic tomorrow night. Okay. Whew. Almost got away from myself again. So I'm waiting. Yes, I can sense and the energy as well. It will be on Netflix and Amazon. Awesome. Awesome. What's the name of your group? Is it something we can Google? Finally got pencils. I bought like 6 packs of these, and then I found these markers that were 67 cents and they were originally $8. I was like, mine. Pencils. Parachills. I'm gonna look that up. That's awesome. There's some incredible places in Scotland to investigate. I'm going to look at. You're on YouTube, right? Where did I see that? I'll look it up. I have my chair. I've had my chair. My chair's been here, but these boxes I have. You guys can't see, but behind me, I have boxes and boxes of stuff. But here was the most important thing that came back. The dolphin. I had left the dolphin on the top of the desk when we left. And as soon as I left, I was like, that don't feel right. I should have brought it with me. And of course, this is my Lemurian, right, you guys? This is the dolphin, my Lemurian. And Sam went to grab it out of the car to give it to me. And he went like, oh my gosh. And he's like, it's so happy to be home. And I said, yeah, it really is. It gave Sam goosebumps when I grabbed it. I was like, I bonded. Have you ever bonded with a crystal, you guys? I'm so totally bonded with this crystal. Good morning, Ellie. Good afternoon, Ellie. Ellie's in Ireland. Yeah, the dolphin is home with me. Wherever I am is home. So my link. Okay, hold on. Give me a moment. Got my mystical life.com. All right. Yeah, we all want to know when it's going to be on about the haunted forest. That's you've bonded with quite a few. Yeah, you bond with Celestite really well. You're a research and UAP company and have a podcast with Parachills. I have a Saturday night show and a Thursday and a Monday night show. USF abductions. Really? UFO. Right? USF. Very cool. Very cool. It's afternoon. It's 12. Yeah, it's a little after 12. Well, for me, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. It's 10:10. 10:10. And but I think it is. I don't think this computer changes time. I have left it's driving Sam batshit crazy. I have left my computer on Central Time, so I know when the right time for classes is. And he's like, he hasn't done the haunted forest yet, you guys. He hasn't done the haunted forest yet, but we're really excited. Could you, and I'm giving you permission to go ahead and put a link in here if you'd like to put a link to your group so everybody can follow you if you're on YouTube or wherever you're at, Age of Darkness. I like to be able to give permission for people to do that. We try to keep links to a minimum on here because then everybody wants to do that. But I totally give you permission to give the link because we're very interested. Ellie, I saw your message, girl, and and then I totally flaked on it. So I'm not ignoring you, I swear. Your Saturday Night Live show is Afterlife Live. I'm always looking for guests. Got a lot of that going on right now. that's my hint, you guys, as to some stuff we have going on. So I was thinking of doing a graveyard tour. When can I sign up? This is a business deduction. I can come over for your graveyard tour. I'm about it. You know that. I'll travel for business. I have no problem, Ellie. Oh, come on, girl. Even if I'm just watching, I'm all about it. Sounds creepy. It's just coffee this morning. I swear to God, it's just coffee. Okay. So tomorrow night we have Wednesday night is tarot class, right? Been having a blast with Tanya Lee's tarot class, you guys. If you guys don't follow Tanya Lee on YouTube, her page is Harmonia Tarot or her Harmonia Friends on YouTube. She's incredible, awesome, wonderful. Let's find a card back. Oh, that's such a weird feeling. Why am I doing that this morning? Okay, so we're going with Beyond Lemuria this morning. I went to pull on one deck and they went, this is so bad. And my cards went, not that one this morning, and actually gave me a push that said, not that one. So we're going with Lemuria this morning. I found this great stuff. I know I'm rambling. I found this great stuff. If everybody could share one time, that'd be fabulous. Hello, Jesus. How are you this morning? I'm wonderful. Yeah, I'm learning a lot from her class too, Isis. And I haven't done my description of a picture yet because I haven't found one. Do I have the spirit song and the big cards? No, I don't have any big cards. Oh, do I have them to read in the big cards? I do. Yeah, I have them to read from. I have to find them. Everything's missing now, right? Not missing, but not where it's supposed to be. Spirit song. Okay. Gotta stop buying cards. So I found this great thing tomorrow morning. Oh, I can't go tomorrow morning. Tuesdays and Saturdays, they have this great big huge, and I showed you guys a little bit of the farmer's market. I found this wonderful lady that takes and makes these sage powders. Sunstar Herbs. I don't know if she's online or not. Yes. She has a Facebook page, Sunstar Herbs. So these things, you know how you take your dust and you put your crushed up herbs and you put them on charcoal? Oh. Okay. Thank you, Age of Darkness. We will definitely check that out. Absolutely. This stuff, I don't know what she does to it. Hello, Laura Keating, fellow mover. You take this and you pull the pinch out and then you pinch it in your hands like this. And you can make a incense out of it. So it's not just dust on top of a piece of charcoal. You don't need charcoal for it. Best stuff ever. Like you can just take a pinch out and pinch it and it'll make clumps and you can, it makes an incense for you. So as a matter of fact, as I'm holding it, I can feel it clumping in the bag. But this one is just the sage. And then I have another one that I bought that was multi-sage. So it gathers sage from the whole area, different varieties of sage, and puts it in. Really good. And this is Sunstar Herbs. It's facebook.com/Sunstar Herbs. And good stuff. Good stuff. This bag was $10, but I expect this bag to last me a long time, right? Finding good stuff here, you guys. Finding good stuff. I will pull from that, Zenny. Mine said, stop buying crystals. Well, you know how that went. I do know how that went. Oh, I have some barcodes or some tracking numbers to check today. I expect things were slowed down because of the new holiday, right? So I know that they were slowed down for me because I'm still trying to work out a relationship with this new postal guy. I don't think he likes us very much. I don't think he likes us very much at all because we get boxes, right? Large boxes. Did you guys see the bowling ball? Did you see the bowling ball on our mystical crystals? Right? Mm-hmm. It seriously is the size of a bowling ball. Yes, you can contact me on My Mystical Life on Facebook. That's my page. Late Bloomers, Psychics and Starseeds is the other one. My Mystical Life. Not here they didn't, Nancy. Nobody came by. I've had a package sitting here for 2 business days that my post guy, that I even put a pickup thing in. I thank you, Age of Darkness. He I don't think he likes us. I haven't found where to drop off mail yet. I want to do it myself because when I have somebody come pick up 40 packages, it's embarrassing. Feel bad for him. Okay. Let's do this. All right. So you guys, this morning, I was getting ready to pull a card and I have a lady that has come up mediumship wise really quickly that starts singing very, very beautifully in a wonderful, wonderful voice somewhere over the rainbow. Can somebody validate having a woman that passed away in probably her early 60s that loved the song Somewhere Over the Rainbow? I don't know if she liked The Wizard of Oz or not, but she was probably a Judy Garland fan. Just love that melody. And I also get the feeling there's like a stroke involved. Can anybody take this person? I have to find the post office that I can just drop packages off at because I'm not having good luck. Well, yeah, but some of them are heavy packages. I mean, we have 15, 20 pound packages go out and I don't. So let me stay here where I'm at in this with this lady. She might have also oh, hi Chris, you're Age of Darkness. Okay, good. I'll know who to approve then. Thank you. I also want to say that this person might have had angel figurines around. And why do my eyes hurt? Why do my eyes hurt? My eyes hurt. Like they're very sore. They're very tired. They may be stressed. I know, Nancy, but it makes me feel bad. I try to put them on a dolly when they're really heavy. I'd be like, So I have an older woman. She probably would have died in her 60s. 60s. And I hear Judy Garland. It's beautiful voice. It's almost like a choir voice singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And that necessarily might not have been the song that they really enjoyed, but it is just a beautiful rendition of such a cute, clear song, right? If you sing it and it's just gorgeous, it's just, and I think that there was some angels involved as well. I think that there's angels sitting around the house. Her house had angels, or there's something about an angel, a figurine, a piece of artwork or something that had an angel on it that would have been a memory. And also, I want to say that this person might have had a stroke or some sort of blood issue, and my eyes hurt, like they maybe had glaucoma or some sort of vision issue. Actually, you know what it feels like to me? It feels like a beat, not a beat on the head, but like a hit on the head, like she hit her head, and it feels like a concussion is what it feels like. That's what it feels like. If you've ever had a concussion, you feel like you could just, your eyes hurt so bad you want to go to sleep, a little nausea involved in there, a little bit of a feeling of disconnect. Can anybody take that? This person might have fallen. It wouldn't have been the cause of death, but it is an indication of who they are. Okay, Chris has, my grandmother had eye problems and had angels in the house. Okay, do you know if she sang at all? Did she sing in church? Or we all sing poorly in the shower, but I feel like when this person was, at one point they had a beautiful voice. Or maybe she was embarrassed to sing. So maybe somebody told her she wasn't good enough to sing. I don't know. But I do hear Somewhere Over the Rainbow. It could have a voice connection to it, a singing connection, or it could be that they liked Judy Garland or liked The Wizard of Oz. She went to church. I think she liked the Wizard of Oz. She showed me the red shoes. I want to go home. I want to go home. Does that mean anything? I want to go home. Oh, I hope it doesn't mean anything. She's showing me the Judy Garland shoes, the ruby slippers. Does that mean anything? I have lag, you guys, so I'm waiting. She did like music. Can you validate any form of dementia or Alzheimer's or anything like that? Because she's taken me down this ruby slippers, I want to go home lane. And that usually is an indication of something like that. When she said, I want to go home, those clicking those slippers, I'm just trying to figure out, because every time they give us information, it means something, but it's my responsibility to figure out what it means. And sometimes it's just really vague. I'm going to try to figure it out. Yes, dementia. Okay, then we are on the right track. That whole I want to go home is part of, as we get older, we start to revert back to childhood, and it's something that we want to go home, right? We want to be safe, and it's a thing. So okay, then we're on the right track. She has some UV. She fell when she had dementia and got a concussion. Okay, this is absolutely for you, Chris. This is absolutely for you, and I just love it's for you actually, because it has this aha moment. It has this aha moment that goes with it, like, oh my gosh, it's him. Ended up in the hospital. Okay, so this is definitely for you. And she uses movie references. But it's a really beautiful movie. She talks about Pinocchio. She talks about Pinocchio, and I hear When You Wish Upon a Star. But here's what she shows me. Okay, so I hear the sound. So, but what I see of that song, the good fairy or the fairy godmother or whatever, I can't remember what fairy that was, that come down, and she touched him on the head, and he became a real boy. And it's kind of like she's talking about that. She's going, you know, there's a point in time when we have a line and we go, I can go this way or I can go this way. And she's like, you know, you have been just touched by a star, that I feel like there was a deviation in your life where you just kind of went, you know what, this over here is for me. What do you carry? Here, let me get rid of Clan. This is how easy it is to get rid of people on here, and I love it. There we go. There goes Clan. So she talks about this deviation that is she loves films. The older the better. Okay. But what she's talking about, she's using that movie as a reference. When I have a guide or somebody that's passed that comes in to use movies as a reference, they know that I'm going to get the reference. Okay. They're going to be like, okay, Lisa's going to understand that this was a break. And yeah, Clem Butterball's gone. I blocked his ass. Right. Let's see. Let's get rid of YouTube. Block on YouTube. And block on Restream. That one's gone too. The blue fairy. Yeah, it is the blue fairy. But what she's talking about is a definition in life, like a changing moment. She wants to talk about a moment that your life shifted gears and you went, I can go this way and I can go that way. It's looking a little bit more. Yeah. Lisa, the troll killer, baby. Put on no crap. I'll get ready in a hot second. So, but anyways, I have to get back to this because I'm kind of going around a circle here. I really feel like she wants to talk about a defining moment in your life when you can actually look at it. I could have gone this way or I could have gone that way. I need you to know that you had guidance at that moment in time, that you had and I feel like it's a past male that was helping you in that moment to be stronger. And he's talking about helping you be more upright and more of a forward moving man. And when things started to feel like you were taking care of life, that was a lot of guidance there. And she's saying, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was some male that had passed away that was there with her or was with you, not with her, was with you. And because I feel like this was a moment that was before she passed away that you had a decision to make on this moral level, and this other person helped you move forward. So I'd love that she come across to even just talk about somebody else helping you do something. She's like, you are always guided, you are protected, and also I want you to know that you have Michael with you all the time, Archangel Michael. Okay. Archangel Michael follows you whenever you're in need. So it's not like he's trolling you. It's like if you're doing something spiritual, he steps in to make sure you are covered. Because this isn't the first time you've had a very spiritual life. Like you're going to go down such a spiritual road. And I'm not saying you're going to be like, mom, 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 mom. I'm just saying you are going to have an awareness that other people don't have. And although everybody on the face of the planet is an intuitive, you're going to ramp it up a level. So welcome to the Fun Soul Tribe. Yeah, we are. What are we this morning, you guys? What are we? Give us a word, right? There's Ellie Coyle. Give us a word. What are we this morning? So with that, I'm sorry. She was very forceful in wanting to come across. And she wanted you to know that there was a moment in time that decision was really, you were helped along. My voice went very deep. I'm very deep. Okay. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. I know hi. Good morning, Heidi. Good morning. So, I have to set that up. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now I have pencils. I can write things down. I don't know why I don't want to do a pen. Okay. Pulling the card. This is, of course, the Lemuria Beyond Lemuria deck. We're all very jealous of Lori Spears as she sits on the beach on the Big Island, right? I'm jealous. I'm not gonna tell you I'm not. I want to be there. That's right. Can we get a woo woo? Tonight is Spirit Art, guys. This 7 o'clock babysitting is wearing your butt out. Oh yeah, I'm not a babysitter. Are you done? Okay. Beyond Lemuria. That's how bad my lighting is here. This is beautiful. I mean, this is such beautiful peaches and pinks, and you just can't see. I'm going to have to figure out how to fix it all. I am. It was good in Oklahoma. Oh, my light's over there. Okay. So our card today is for the day, right? I have one more thing for Chris. And I really don't expect you to mean much to you. I really don't. But she wants to end out what she's saying with boop, boop, be doop. Of course, it's an old reference to Betty Boop. I bet she was gorgeous when she was younger. I bet your grandmother was gorgeous when she was younger. Boop, boop, be doop. Okay. What's our card? This card. Okay. Wow. So we're going to talk about the yin and the yang, you guys. We're going to talk about seeing and knowing and giving and forgiving and loving with a passion, right? Loving with a passion, forgiving with passion. You know, we can hold a grudge, right? Oh, I'm a horrible grudge holder. Just so y'all know. Okay. I'm much better than I used to be. I'm not a grudge holder much anymore, but, okay, Chris, she's spicy. So, but this is about seeing beyond the situation, seeing beyond the anger. Just as your dog started knocking, Metatron told me that someone is hearing knocking continuously, and it's him knocking and the person isn't listening. We'll have to see who that is. Who can validate that? I keep seeing people. We have to look deeper into situations, you guys. We need to pay attention, because what we may take off with in a fire and a passion and an anger may actually be something much deeper, right? And take the time. Don't just jump off the ledge and be pissed at people. Just look a little deeper into situations. I don't know why I'm supposed to tell you about this. This is kind of personal. But you know, hey, we're going to talk. Oh, I got to tell you guys how I ripped a muscle. But I understand. Thank you. I understand why. Okay. We're talking about old angers as well, old issues and old grudges. I was very, very mad at my parents for a while, because they were getting divorced. My sister graduated high school, and they always said they were going to wait till my sister graduated and then they were going to get divorced. Boy, did they mean it. My dad just went ghosted. And so they fought like cats and dogs. I mean, like War of the Roses divorce, right? And you just go, what the hell? And you don't want to see your parents do this stuff, because I mean, I'm an adult, I'm married. We have children, and we're watching our parents go at it like 2 5-year-olds. And it made me sit back. This is okay. I understand the message. Thank you so much. It's a really great message. They were mean, like really, you guys, if you've ever seen War of the Roses, vindictive, horrible, horrible to each other. And us kids are sitting back going, what the hell? And, it made me evaluate some things in my life, because I was probably 25 when this happened. I was 25, and I hadn't ever spoken to my birth father, because I heard all the stories of how horrible he was, horrible, horrible person, and how he was so mean and just abusive and all of these things. And within their marriage, they probably fought like cats and dogs, my mom and him, because my mom, gotta love her. And, but what it did is it made me look at the situation differently and go, if they're fighting like this, And we're stepchildren, which I don't think of my dad. My dad as being a stepfather. He does not look at us as stepchildren either. We are family. He raised us. We are family. And but I looked at my birth father and I thought, maybe I have this wrong. I'm taking secondhand information from people that are holding extreme grudges. And looking at the behavior of my parents, I thought, what the hell did they do to this other guy that I don't even know, right? And so I called out to my grandparents that I saw every once in a while, his parents. Very, very rarely did I see them, but I made sure I kept a connection. It is, right? As you get older, Ellie, it's funny how your perception changes. And so I called and they gave me the number to my aunt who I'd never spoken to. And I called and I told her who I was. And she's like, well, I have to check with him and see if he wants to speak with you. Okay. So I may have had one moment in my life that I talked to my father, and anyways, it was a whole legal thing. And he was suing my mom for child support when he had abandoned us when we were very young. And so when I did get that moment, that 30 seconds to talk to him, I told him everything I thought about him. And I was 18 at the time, 17. Told him everything I thought about him. It was not nice. So back up, you go years later, and now I'm calling, and she's like, I'll see if he wants, me to give you his number. So she calls me back and she says, yes, here's his number. So I wait a few days because I'm nervous, right? Because I was mean, because I was following somebody else's grudge and not going based on my, it was wonderful to meet you, Chris. You're very welcome. And your grandma's such a blessing to have around you. She really is. She's cute. Have a great afternoon, evening over in Scotland. You're in Scotland, right? So I ended up calling him, and we talked for hours. Actually, we're going to spend the 4th of July at his house. Now I've been talking to him since we were 25, and come to find out, yes, they fought like cats and dogs, and they had their issues. They had huge issues, but it wasn't just him, right? It wasn't just him. There was always a double side to that story. So we don't even talk about it because it's none of my business. It's not my problem. It's not my grudge. It's not my issue. Matter of fact, my mom and him talk now. They're like, oh yeah, she went over and spent time with him and visited him after we started talking. She was super excited I was talking to him. I'm like, what the hell is going on? You told me never to talk to this man. So it's amazing how her grudge changed. And it's amazing once you just kind of go, I don't need your influence to move forward in a relationship with another person that might have some significance in my life. We stepped beyond that, and we have a great relationship, a wonderful relationship. I'm so glad I know him now, but I had to get past old grudges and the fire of somebody else's issues. And they were huge issues. But I'm sure you guys will see him over the 4th of July. I'm going to try and talk him into casting a circle for us in the evening and watching him cast a circle, because he is an elder within the American Pagan Associations. And he's been a pagan since before I was born. Very, very knowledgeable. So just amazing. Make sure your grudge is your grudge. Make sure your issue is your issue. Empaths pick up other people's crap a lot, right? So make sure what you're dealing with is yours and not somebody else's crap. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Ellie. Absolutely. And when I close that door, that whole hallway is dark, so I can sit in the couch in the living room in the evening and watch this person come over and look across the edge. I know his name's Odie. He built the home, and he's just checking in because he's like, you guys are moving a lot of stuff. Like, you keep moving things. He's adorable. He's adorable. My dad was in a similar boat. He hadn't seen his biological dad since 3 years old, and they were family grudges, right? I was guided to find my biological grandfather and had to drag my dad. Mm-hmm. It is, healing these wounds. This is healing wounds, isn't it? Because while that grudge may have been there to be a part of a lesson, doesn't mean we can't heal it as well. That's part of all of it. We are learning. An inventor. Oh, Yeah, I betcha. I betcha. So let me tell you guys, Jennifer Vaughn, how you doing? How is your puppy? I was on the couch the other night, and I thought I'm gonna polish my toenails. Being in a new place, I'm lucky to find a haircut, so I was like, I'm just gonna do my toenails. It's no big deal. So I take my leg and I put it up on the table, and it's not a huge tall table. It's not a coffee table. It's a plastic table we have sitting out because we don't have. This is hysterical, you guys. This is hysterical. It wasn't at the time. So I'm polishing my toes. I'm taking care of my feet. Taking care of my toes. They're cute and they're pink now, by the way. And I put my left foot down. I promptly have never had a cramp like this in my entire life. It went from the tip of my toes all the way up the inside of my leg. It didn't miss a muscle. It grabbed everything and just all the way up inside my leg, up my groin, up my side, up the side of my back, all the way up to my shoulder. Have you ever had a cramp like this? I swear, if it had been just in my shoulder, I would have thought I was having a heart attack. And it scared the crap out of me because 30 minutes this thing lasted. 30 minutes. I flopped around like a fish in so much pain, and the dogs are freaking out like, what the hell's going on? And I'm home alone. And it hurts so bad that then, of course, the dogs wanted to go outside. And I'm like, okay, maybe if I stand up, I will be fine. If I stand up, I will be fine. So I went to stand. I got on my legs and I went to stand up. And I think I ripped a muscle because it was so tight. I had compensated on the other side. And the muscle that I think I've ripped is like this long. And it goes right across, like from my hip down into my groin. Let me tell you something. Every time I stand to go to stand up, it's like slice of hell. It hurts so bad, you guys. I don't know how one muscle cooperates with the next muscle and says, let's kill her. I took my phone with me in case I fell to let the dogs out. I'm going, oh shit, this getting older sucks, but it's better than the alternative. Man, let me tell you what. I hope that was distracting, Jennifer, because the visual of me flopping around on the couch trying to relieve this cramp is just... And the dogs are like, there's Tanya. The dogs are like, what in the world are you doing? Are you nuts? I'm going, just don't talk to me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. So, yeah, you bought double strength magnesium this morning. I'm gonna have to do some research. You thought someone had a voodoo doll of me and was freaking machete or a prize pick, right? It is ridiculous. But it's because I was polishing my toenails. It was fine until I took my foot down off the table and I put it on the floor and I went to bring my other foot and bring my other foot up, and then bam, it was like lightning, and I'm like, I was like, holy crap. I've got to tell you, polishing your toenails is not that important. Go sit in somebody else's comfy chair and have it done. It is not that important. Sam's like, well, I told you to go get a pedicure. I'm like, jeez, next time I will. So anyhow, but I'm going to pull from the Spirit Tarot. You didn't stretch. Oh, I know there was no stretching. There was no stretching. It was Amber. It went all the way up. I mean, like all the way up for the whole length of my body. I've never had anything. I already tried a spray banana, also worked, but I'm obviously low when I go to them. I saw that if you boil and make tea out of banana peels, which sounds totally disgusting to me, that you boil a banana peel and it makes a tea, that it works. No, you've killed the banana. Yeah, it was rough. It was rough. But now when I go to stand up, I don't know what muscle. I'm going to have to actually look at a muscle map to see which muscle, because I have either ripped it or just really pulled it badly. But anytime I can stand up slowly, but then when I put pressure on that leg, it's like lightning. It sucks, but it'll be okay. You take magnesium. I have to look into magnesium because I'm just not. I'm not going to the doctor for a cramp. Mm-mm. I'm not doing it. Okay. You use magnesium spray. I have a really hard time with vitamins. Like, I can't take multivitamins. They make me super sick. Like, immediately. Within 5 minutes, I'm really, really bad sick. So I have to be really careful with what I do take. It'll be fine, Renee. I haven't even done Qigong because I'm terrified too. Like, I'm not doing nothing. That's not true. But I am doing, yeah. I'm allergic to bananas now, Jennifer. I went off bananas while I was on keto, and then one day I decided I was going to have bananas, and I was so excited. I bought bananas. So I had a banana, and I got really sick, like I do when I take the multivitamins, exactly like when I take the multivitamins. And I was like, "Ooh, that was weird." So the next day, I ate another one, not thinking that it was the banana, and it happened again. And I went, "Oh, I love bananas." So, yeah. And I'm on the edge. So since we're talking about this, you guys, I'm on the edge of cramps. Like the front of my shins on both of my legs, I can feel like there's a cramp just waiting. A Charlie horse waiting on both sides. I can feel them because the muscles feel super tight. And I'm going, what in the world is going on? I'm not allowed to have body bloopers. This is my healthy life. So I'm not allowed to have body bloopers. Must do some crystal homework. This weekend has been particularly off. I have cards flying all over. You also had a drink of some alcohol, so it might be the yeast. Very possible, right? I need potassium. Oh, no. Ellie? We best not be sharing issues, man. Look at all these cards. Okay. Tanya, you are going to love this, right? So I have my tarot deck and I'm dropping cards. They've dropped it in order. So I'm going to tell you guys the cards that I have, because we're taking Tanya Lee's tarot class, right? You still here, Tanya? We're taking her class. So here I am just shuffling away, just talking about, this is going to be our healthy life. This is my healthy life. Am I hydrating enough? Maybe not, because here in Santa Fe, I get parched really quickly. That could be a thing. So anybody in the tarot class is going to get a kick out of this because, this is our first class. Our first card is the High Priestess. And, from what I pick up from Tanya's class, because I am not, we're working on it, right? It's a work in progress. I'm not a tarot person, originally. I have tarot cards, but that's why I'm taking her class, because she's so informative. And if she does future classes, you guys, we highly recommend them. We will have quite a few late bloomers with it under their belt, and it is amazing, amazing class. So this is all about your intuition. It's all about the knowledge within the person, and looking into the deeper secrets of life and having that behind them, having that capability to move forward intuitively and grow and expand that into their energetic field, right? So this is the first card that come out. I really kind of feel like, this is a reading for me. So Tanya, because I read intuitively from the Spirit Song Tarot, because I love this deck. Okay, I know she said she stepped out. So I was shuffling, and this deck has been used, and I'm shuffling, and I have 3 cards fall out. Okay, so, and it has a cat. So this is the deck. This is the cards, and that was my first one, was the High Priestess. And I'm kind of thinking, about all the things I have coming up. That's really cool. So The high priestess is the first one, working with that intuition and that sacred knowledge, that digging deeper into the energetic field of everything around you and really soaking it in and making it part of your experiences and awareness of things like that coming up as well. Okay, so that's the first. I actually had 3 cards fall out, and that's the first card that came out. I just see a lot of growth here. I see a lot of growth and a lot of awareness and insight, right? Okay, so that's our first card. And then our second card, these all fell out in this order like this. The second card is the sun. It's about the joy and the vitality and living in those things, bringing that in. And so I'm just like winging it here because I am in the middle of her class. We only had 1 class and it's so much fun. We're having a good time. And so this one is bringing out all that joy, living in that moment of experience of new awareness and new awakenings and new intuition and all those things becoming joyful, because this process should be joyful, right? The process of intuition shouldn't be super serious. You can do your education, you can do your classes, but don't make it so much about oh gosh, wait till you see the next one, Tanya. Don't make it so much about the knowledge that you forget to be in connection with the intuition of that high priestess, because that is going to be what propels you forward along with that joy. And that hummingbird says a lot to me. That hummingbird says, people are helping you from the other side. Increase the joy as well by giving you that feeling of confidence and awareness and love and lifting you up. So that's what that says to me. And then we have the third one. And you guys have heard me kind of hinting that there's things coming up, right? We have some really cool things coming up. The third one is the wheel. We have a lot of change and intuition and coming up, bringing in all this new possibility. Make sure that you can handle it all, right? Make sure that you can handle all the change that's coming in, get some processes in place. Make sure you have the ability to do, it is a beautiful deck, Tanya. Make sure you have some skills available to be able to handle everything, because there's so much change coming in, so much one thing moves into another, and be ready for the change, because one change brings another change, and the level that you take it to, whether the amount of intuition and joy you put into it just kind of increases new possibilities along the way, right? Oh, he has his toy to cut off your leg. Well, maybe he's going to be a surgeon. So that's that is the Spirit Song Tarot pull. They were volunteers. Every single one of them was a volunteer. That was a really cool pull. It really was. Okay. How'd I do? Did I do okay? I'm taking a class. Receive the Lemurian crystals, waiting to open everything with you. You are good, girl. You are good. I'm waiting to open everything with my mom, going through the Sam and Lisa live event crystal orders together as your thing. Which leads me to wondering if the Tootsie Pops were intuitive picks, because chocolate and grape were always my favorites. Did I put 2 in there? Did I put 2 in? I thought I put 2 in. Awesome. I don't have to do more homework. Awesome. I still have to do my picture. I haven't done the picture description of a picture. I just haven't found the picture I want to do yet. So that poll was, you got 2 as well. If you guys are couples, I tried to send 2. I love the Tootsie Pops. Because of summer, chocolate melts, right? I've learned this the hard way. Chocolate melts in the mail. So we're trying to find nostalgic candy to put into the boxes so that it's not just chocolate. 25% off sale starts today, you guys, for anybody that is that purchased from the last sale. Just know I have put a lot of new stuff in the last couple days. There's some kitty cat stuff in there, by the way. It's stands. There's some cat stands in there. Egyptian hairless cat. Isis's story is amazing, right? Nikos, you want Nikos? Okay. I'll send Nikos. but we're looking for some vintage candy to put in the boxes that won't melt, right? Even M&Ms, when you crush them a little bit, they're going to melt. You don't like Tootsie Pots? That's okay. Takes three licks to get to the center of that Tootsie Roll Pop. Sometimes. Okay, guys. I obviously have a mess in my room. You were nodding that you got to. Yeah. What do you think I am, psychic? Yeah, you can tell when the dogs say it's time to be done. They're like, okay, we're done. It's on the Tarot group, Ellie. The class is an amazing class. Yeah, no, you're in the hard candy, right? Okay, guys. Tonight we have spirit art class. So if you're in the membership, puff paint, cardstock, right? We talked about at the beginning, fabric puff paint and glossy cardstock if you can find it. 8 regular paper size. If you can't find it, then regular cardstock will do. But you can also cut up poster board to get the size you want. It doesn't have to be paper size, 8x11. Dogs are complaining. So, oh my gosh, Mom's making stuffed peppers and mashed potatoes. I haven't had stuffed peppers since I was a kid. My mom made them all the time. That's one of those, you got my mouth watering thing because it's a memory. You know, it's one of those kid memories. Sam doesn't like peppers. Maybe I'll make him and he'll eat them. Maybe. He's changed his taste buds a little bit. So everybody have a blessed day. Love all you guys. We'll see either tonight or tomorrow morning. And tomorrow morning I have a meeting. I probably won't be on until a little bit later. Okay. Nowhere. Walmart. You can get puff paint at Walmart. Yep. All right. I know. What do you put in there? Probably like a meatloaf stuffing. Right? I would assume. Miss you, Ellie. Have a fabulous day, everybody. So excited. All right, guys. We will talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful afternoon. And I have to go to the store and get my own puff paint because my husband didn't pack it. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.